faith got to be built up, man. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of your times. That word stability is from the Hebrew word amawana, which basically goes back to fidelity, faithfulness, steadfastness, firm. Basically, your faith got to be firm in that day, man. Believe that the Lord, he's going to do miracles for us, because he has to preserve his elect. This punishment that the Lord's going to bring on the earth is for the wicked.
Right.
All right.
I want to make a quick point about you said is knowledge and wisdom. The difference is we are in understanding because we're already practicing with spiritual fasting. So we're not going to bug out like you people that are conditioned to eat all types of chemicals and byproducts and whatever else that got you addicted to food and eating, even when you're not physically hungry or need nutrients. Okay, so we're going to be all right, mentally stable, being without food for a while. But then when we get something, we're going to understand that it may not be that wonderful cheeseburger that you're really looking for, but it's going to nourish you in that day.
It's going to sustain you.
It's going to sustain you. Yep.
Yeah, back in Matthew 24 and 22, it says, "And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Yep.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened."
That's right, for the elect's sake, man. All right, so hey, the Lord says he's gonna protect his elect. Yep. Hey, he's bound by his word, man. He's gonna protect his elect, man. All right, but hey, all hell's gonna be breaking loose. So that's why your faith gotta be rock solid, man. You know, so you won't waver, man. All right. And
Yeah,
we did.
If the Lord didn't, shorten, if he didn't speed the times up, and he just prolonged this, Esau would kill it. We all would die. You know, we'd all die, man. He wants to get that cocktail into everything moving. And we know that, based on the results and the reports and the things that's going on, people that's getting it, it's not a good ending for them. We know that this devil has a depopulation agenda. All right. So if the Lord gave this devil the amount of time he needed, this devil will really, literally try to take everything out. So that's why the Lord's going to intervene. All right.
Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 5. You got
that was it.
2nd Esdras, chapter 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth.
Tokens is another word saying like secrets or prophecies. You know?
Right. Behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
In a great number, man. Millions and millions of people, man. All right, that's that great number, man. Okay.
The 70% of the population that took the JAB, it might be part of that big number.
Hey, that's the big number right there, man. It ain't gonna stop there. It's gonna keep on going, man. Go ahead.
And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Hey, the way of truth gonna be hidden, man. So all that hell that's coming, you ain't gonna see the prophets out, man, because the prophets been done warned you. The Lord's gonna take the prophets off the streets.
Yep.
All right, he's gonna basically have the prophets' tongue cleave to the roof of their mouth, man. All right, they become dumb. Dumb means not able to speak, man. All right.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard a long ago.
Yep.
That was the point.
Yeah, and that's the reason why the love of many is waxing cold, because iniquity is just abounding. That means more demons are increasing in the earth.
Yes.
There's a lot of evil energy, a lot of evil forces that's being poured out into the world right now, and that's why people are out of their mind. Wherever you go, you're not safe around people. People just got a murderous demon on them. People in the spirit of violence, and that same spirit was going back to at the time of Noah. You know, what was that, Genesis the 6th chapter? That there was so much violence in the earth, and that man's minds was corrupted.
It said it was only evil continually.
It was only evil continually. It was just,
we're right back there.
There was iniquity abounding back then.
We're right back
How
there.
much more now since that time? You know, these people are cold, man. You just had a story in somewhere in North Town where you had a young so-called black woman. She actually left her daughter in a room with no ventilation. We know it's been 110 plus in the city. She left her daughter in that room to suffer that heat, and she ended up dying of heat exhaustion. And she basically told the authorities when they arrested her that it was a necessary sacrifice. So basically, the demon's owner justified killing her own daughter. So that's come on, man. That's sickness, man. But that's the level of evil that this current world is engulfed in right now.
When the nurturers of the earth, the mothers, the women, the mothers, are not caring for their young,
right,
the Lord's gonna have to step in at some point.
What's that? Job 39.
Yep. Oh, then against the young ones as if they're not her own.
Yep. You were still reading? I mean, this brother still reading? I got something right quick. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Michael, the archangel Michael, man. All right, angel of war. All right, go ahead.
That great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Yep.
And at that time thy people shall be delivered, showing us the day of the Lord, the end of the, It says, and every one that shall be found written in the book, that's who gets delivered.
Yep. That's why we see all the sightings of the angels, man.
Yep.
All right, something about to happen, man.
Regular.
You know, that's why these sightings are being increased every day, man. I was watching the apostles earlier. The apostles seen the chariot, man. All right, right outside the camp, man. All right, so the Lord got His angels out here, man. All right.
And that should comfort you. You know, that should take away any type of anxiety that you may have. Like, damn, like, am I going? Because at certain moments, in the flesh, you will get a little weak. You'll start to think like, damn, is the Lord gonna really have my back? Am I gonna be protected? Then that's when you gotta examine, like, rebuke yourself, like, no, man. If I know I'm doing the right thing, I know the Lord is gonna protect me.
How do you make sure that? Line up your works with the word.
Show your faith. Show your faith by your works.
Yeah. The scriptures tell you in Psalms 91 that the Lord said He's going to give the angels charge over you.
To guide thee
in all your ways. The Lord said He is, fear not, I am your guide.
Yep.
So if you stay firm and endure, let the Lord do the rest for you, man.
Let me throw another line, a little tidbit that was in that scripture that you quoted. And a guide to them who keep my precepts and commandments. Showing you how to do the works. Those are the things that the Lord is asking for you to do. Show your faith. Make your body a living sacrifice. Rehearse the righteous acts of the commandments to the best of your ability. Okay?
2nd Ezra 9.
He that shall be saved.
He that shall be saved from those perilous, the perils, said perils.
Coming under the established order.
You want to get that for you, brother?
Yeah, it goes right in sync with it.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
That's the elect. They were sanctified. So those are the men that's going to be doing the works which is backing up their faith. All right, and it said he that do that shall be preserved from the said perils.
Kind.
What does it mean to be preserved?
Set aside, basically.
Kind. To be kept.
The Lord's he's gonna keep
Kept
you.
away.
He's
Yeah.
gonna keep you away from harm.
Like the grape of the cluster later in that chapter.
Exactly. The Lord said, if he that shall keep the word of my patience, I will keep him from the hour of temptation.
Kind.
Meaning he's gonna preserve you from.
Protect you.
He's gonna protect you.
Feed you.
You know.
Give you water when you thirst.
Yeah. Like I remember Apostle Tahar was just saying, you know, don't people that got questions about, well, what if what if the people come and try to hold me down and overpower me and stick that needle in me? What do I do then? The Lord, he was like, well, the Lord is not going to allow that to happen to none of his elect. It's not going to happen to you if you're of the chosen.
Kind.
If you know that in your spirit that you believe on Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you really follow him, and you're doing the work, you're doing what's required of you, then you should have no doubt that the Lord's gonna make a way for you to escape it, man.
Kind. Hey, because a part of it too is like they're saying in the world that says an idle mind is the devil's playground.
Oh man.
Hey, because it's true. You know, if your mind isn't focused on the mission, hey, because the scriptures tells us to what? Set aside the thoughts that are heavy unto thee.
Exactly.
You know, which what? Your mind is supposed to be focused on prophecy, man. On the good things that's coming. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to perform miracles for his men, you know? So don't worry about the things you can't handle. Trying to battle hypotheticals will have you messed up. You know?
Exactly. That's why it says put off the weak nature.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, flee the mortal thoughts, put off that weak nature. Man.
Yeah.
Put off the thoughts that
Oh, got it.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man.
Yep.
Put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, mortal thoughts, man. Mortal means death. All right, you think Esau gonna come and stab and jab you against your will?
Okay.
You know, that's mortal thoughts, man.
Yep.
You know, we're thinking immortal, man. We're thinking of the kingdom, man, which is immortality, man. All right, we're trying to be righteous to the best of our abilities. All right, righteousness is immortal, man.
Kind.
Hey, the Maccabees brothers, when they was getting tortured by the
Greeks,
kings,
yeah.
the Greeks, how you could tell that they had a immortal mind, a spiritual mind, the mindset that they was in. They was talking about the resurrection.
Yep.
They understood that they're gonna come back. You know. So we have to have that same mindset.
Yep.
That even if Esau was to take us out, that ain't the end of it. That ain't the end credits after that. He gets to take you out, and then he get to move on and get his new world order popping, and that's that.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man.
Kind.
This devil ain't finna win shit, man.
That's right.
Jake can hear the hero in the movie every time, except when they the hero.
Right.
Jake don't ever want to believe if they're the bad guy, they believe they're gonna go down. If they're the good guy, they believe they still lose. Hey, because the curses are on us and we're used to that. But this is when it all ends, man. That's what we're up here prophesying to. That's the gospel. The curse is in, all our people come back, and the wicked and the devil of the earth gets to get eradicated off the earth.
Yeah, that's letting go of mortal thoughts.
Yep.
I'll read a quick piece up.
I got some too.
Job 13 and 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain mine own ways before him.
Yep.
God the Lord slay us with these curses and with these elves, these mortal elves, we get spiritual wins. I will continue to trust in him. Like it says about was that Sirach 4? In that Sirach 4, where it talks about wisdom will try you by her ways. Yeah, it's gonna seem like wisdom ain't the way to go. But when you stick with it until she can trust you, when you stick with it, she begins to sup with you and really get the benefits out of wisdom at that point. Once you wholeheartedly choose and continually choose to use wisdom.
Yeah, she gotta try you.
She gotta try you. Yep.
I had a piece of someone had me something too. You go.
That was it.
That's it.
We're going to second Ezra.
We'll probably revisit that. Come back to it. This is Psalm 56 and verse 4. It says, in the most, it's like I'm going to start up at 2. It says, my enemies would daily swallow me up. For they be many that fight against me, O thou